Right viewers, so today we're playing some Gates of Hell. Now I've created an editor scenario. Now I recorded a video on this before but it wasn't very balanced, so I decided to shape it up a bit different. So I'm just going to let those two walk up forwards a bit. Actually I'm going to have a look at what we've got here. So we've got some finish units now. They have mainly an OFT-17s and Vickers 6 tons, but they've got about 3 KV-1s. And over here we have some Soviets. Now they've got some T-26s and some machine guns, a lot of infantry, and some, well, tanks and anti-tank stuff. So what we're going to do, we're just going to we're going to send a lot of the Finnish infantry up first. And we're going to send some of them over to flank. Now I've watched a tutorial again for my Gates of Hell videos, and they've basically what I've done is there's an endless spawning system. Well, not endless, but it's like 65 waves, and the battle's begun because I hear gunfire. Right, there we go. Hopefully those KV-1s will come in handy, because I tested this without the KV-1s and, well, things didn't exactly go very well. Now the Soviets also have a little surprise that you might see later on in the battle. So yeah, here we go. We've got a tank assault. Classic urban battle. Who doesn't love a good urban battle? Let's have a look at what the Soviets have. They've got a lot of stuff, a lot of infantry in this sort of big sort of street area, but they aren't the main attraction. The main attraction is going to be these things, the machine guns and tanks. This thing is an absolute menace. Now we've got this street with an anti-tank gun, machine gun and T-26. So yeah, it's going to be quite difficult to deal with. But we're going to go back to the main assault. Now the Finnish do have a lot of tanks, but the Soviets have got a few anti-tank guns. So we're just going to have to see how this battle plays out. A little bit laggy, but that's just because it's a big battle. Oh gosh, that was a big explosion. One of the cars went alight. And they're trying to use... Oh, thank you, Stephen. Right, viewers, I'm back. I just had to eat some food. Right, so we are continuing where we left off. Right, so where's the Finnish? Right, most of the Finnish army seem to be over here actually, which probably isn't a good idea, since blobbing is not a good idea. My god, if these lot never played Company of Heroes, don't blob. Right. A good chunk of them seem to be in that sort of courtyard area, but yeah. What I'm wondering is why they haven't... they did knock out that T-26. Okay, I was wrong. They have got... so they can actually knock their tanks out, which is good. They need to seriously, like, knock out some of the machine guns so the infantry can, like, push forward. Because they won't get anything done without infantry. And even though they are using a pretty rubbish machine gun, the Show, they're not doing too bad. Oh, okay, the Finns are sending much of their tanks over here. Seems that they're going for a sort of flank. By the end of this, the machine gun crews are going to have a ridiculously high casualty count. There's still a T-26 over here. Oh, you might have just caught a bit of a glimpse of the Soviet secret weapon that's at the back of the map. Oh, and the Finns, they're getting closer. The Finnish are getting closer. See, this is much more balanced than the previous one I did. In the previous one, the Finnish just kept getting slaughtered. Let's see. Right, where's the other infantry? Right, well, oh, they're actually taking out the anti-tank guns, which is smart. Oh! There we go. There one goes. Oh, there's a Vickers 6 ton. Now there's a lot of infantry over here, which is definitely going to be a tough nut to crack. That's not it, but that's not even all of it. There's like a few infantry here. There's this choke point, which is going to be an absolute nightmare for them to take, considering it's got machine gun, AT gun, tank, which I think is their last tank apart from their secret weapon. And of course, it's overlooked by this group of infantry. And this group of infantry has an AT gun as well. So that KV-1 might not actually last long. Let's have a look over here and see how well the Finnish are doing. They're not getting massacred like they were in the previous round. Oh! There goes the KV-1. No, they're running over the graves. Oh, I think he's got a grenade. Oh gosh. They're getting massacred, but they... Oh, I forgot about this machine gun that's submerged. Oh gosh, well that machine gun's out. Actually, never mind. Oh gosh. I think it's time we deploy the secret weapon. Where is it? Here it is. The secret weapon. The SMK. This big boy. There goes like the last remnants of the Soviets over here. It's pretty much up to the SMK to win this now. But can it win? Oh, there is this machine gun, which will be able to do some decent damage. Oh, look at it go. That's definitely going to be the thumbnail. I'm going to follow the SMK. It's got like a KV-1 turret, but it's got like a BT turret. Don't tell me it's been knocked out already. It's been knocked out already. Well, there goes the Soviets' chances of winning. There's this squad. Oh, never mind. There's still a few infantry left. It's mainly close quarters fighting now. Well, there goes most of the Soviet army. To tell you what, viewers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, and while the Finnish occupy the town, I will spawn an attacking force for the Soviets. Right, viewers, we're back, and we have a Soviet counterattack with a couple of KV-1s and a lot of infantry, so here we go. So the question is, who will win? Those who know FT-17s are going to get mauled, I just know it. So a lot of infantry. Are they really not going to aim for the KV-1?
Right, I'll see you in the morning. No problem.
I guess this is most of the Soviet attack units. So I just realised that it's a lot of submachine guns. Why do you have a KV gun? Oh, that's a lot of infantry. Good lord. Oh, this is where a bunch of the... This is where we're going to get some infantry fighting here. I think we've actually got a few of the infantry from the defence section of this video helping the counter-attack. Really. That KV-1's got its work cut out for it. Gosh. No! That counter-attack failed miserably. Right, let's play as this guy. Let's see how long we can survive. Run! Run! Good lord. Anyway, F3. Oh yeah, there is no way that the Soviets are going to win that counter-attack. But there's still a lot here, so you know what this calls for, viewers. Second counter-attack. Here we are, the second counter-attack of the video. So we've got 2 rather big tanks and way more infantry. So this is more like an ambush, to be honest. Where's the rest of the attacking infantry? There they are. So the question is there enough infantry? So the question is, do they have enough reinforcements of infantry coming in, as well, in addition to the tanks that they already have on the battlefield? Can they push off this final counter-attack? I think they can. But they are some pretty heavy tanks. Pretty much land battleships. At the end of this battle, we're going to look at all the casualties. massacre. Well, that tank's dead, so they actually do have a chance to win. But pushing on to this one with infantry is going to be extremely difficult, since it's got like 6 machine guns, maybe 8. Plus it's got a whole bunch of infantry in the back supporting it, so if any infantry get close with AT grenades, yeah, they're probably going to get shot. But we do have this flanking group over here, but they're pretty much getting just pepper sprayed by a machine gun. So it seems that this is pretty much a last stand. They're pushing in with old French machine guns from World War One. This tank is pretty much the only good thing the Soviets actually have left. And something tells me it's probably not going to survive. Get a top-down view of this. And I think, and that's the T-35 dead. So yeah, that's pretty much the Finnish victory after 2 counterattacks and 1 brutal defence. So let's have a look at the corpses. Whoa. I'll go into the Finnish side first to highlight the corpses. So yellow corpses are friendly corpses, red corpses are enemy. Just look at all that. So yellow will be Finnish corpses, red will be Soviets. So look at that many casualties. So viewers, if you've made it this far into the video, I would like to say thank you. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and let me know in the comments. And I'll see you all later. Bye.